Hey everyone, I'm Nicole Spitler. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a Friesian type or Baroque type Christmas horsehead wreath. And this is actually two pieces. It's the overlay that I drew and cut with my laser, and then my Friesian base, which is thicker, it's a 1/4 inch, and this is an 1/8 inch. So before I even attach the overlay, I'm going to put the wire through the holes that I have created. And then at the very end, I will actually end up painting this wire black so that it can't be seen. But I'm just going to put it through right now, and then we will come back to that part later. I'm gonna just cut the wire off, and we'll come back to that. So the next thing I'm going to do is glue the overlay on top. Okay. And when I have a decent amount of glue on here, I'm going to flip it over, and then I'm going to staple it in the places that I'm actually going to be having flowers, so that you won't be able to see where the staples are. So I'm going to have flowers right here. I'm going to have flowers right here. So I'm going to staple it in these places, and you're going to see my grungy staple gun. It's been through the war with glue and everything. So this just helps to actually adhere it a little bit better, because glue is not as strong as I would like it to be. I'm going to actually give it one more staple right there. Okay, so the next thing, I have already pre-cut the styrofoam. I'm going to glue that in here really good. I hate these short glue sticks because I'm constantly running out of glue, but that's all I had. So I'm going to just work with what I got right now. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that stays on there really well. And then I'm just gonna start adding like different kinds of sprigs of Christmas greenery. This I got from Hobby Lobby, and it has this nice gold glitter on it. And I'm going to be placing the greenery in mostly this direction and this direction, and then I'll cover it a little bit on the sides too. But it's mostly going to be an up and down, almost in a diamond shape. And I'm just going to keep adding. This is going to be the base, and then I'm just going to keep adding lots of different kinds of greenery, so it's more interesting. If you use the same kind of greenery, it becomes very boring to actually look at. And then I have some more just regular greenery. I actually got this from Joann Fabrics, but it doesn't really matter. You can use whatever works for you. It doesn't have to be anything particular, especially for this kind of greenery, because it's just pretty basic pine. And I'm just gonna kind of like just keep fanning it around here. And I'll go back and cover anything that is showing. So I just kind of go back and forth. Like if I need to cover any of my mechanics up, I'll just add that at the very end. But I'm going to fan it out. It's mostly going to be long here, and then like shorter pieces there. Like I said, I'm going to continue to figure it out as I go, which is basically how you have to do it. You have to just see what looks good and what needs covered. Okay, and then I'm going to add some more of this, the gold tipped greenery over it again. see. And all these long strings of glue you can just remove because they aren't that pretty. We don't want spider webs on our beautiful Christmas wreath. It's hard to believe that it's that time of year already where I'm getting so many Christmas orders in the month of October, which is typically Halloween. And here's some like really pretty glittery stuff too that I really like. Okay, and then I actually, since this thing is in my way, there's a little tiny piece of styrofoam that I cut, and I'm just going to glue that, and I'm going to put it right on top of this staple. Okay, and that is going to be where I put some other flowers. All right, so the main focal point to this wreath is going to be this beautiful, very gorgeous velvet poinsettia. It's got red glitter, and I got this from Hobby Lobby, but there's so many poinsettias everywhere in the Christmas season. This is more burgundy, but if you like red or gold or blue, they're all available, so you can kind of just pick what you like. And actually this is the stem is too long, so I'm going to have to cut it again because I need it to be more flush, not sticking up so much. So you have to make those calls really quickly before your glue dries. I'm gonna try that again. Put that in there, and then push it down in, and then you can spread it out a little bit. Now you can see how pretty this is already going to look. I love this wreath also because I have the pattern on the bottom layer and this top layer, giving it a little bit more extra definition. It's very popular among anyone who loves Friesians or Gypsy Vanners or any kind of long-maned horse breed, or any horse lover, because it is just beautiful. So now next I'm going to add a couple of gold pieces, and this I believe I got at Hobby Lobby too. So once again, I'm going to follow the line. I'm going to have to kind of move this out of the view because this is actually such a long piece. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And then we're going to add another piece. I have everything pre-cut, so it just is a little bit quicker. And this is going to go on the bottom here. It adds a little bit of drama, little extra glittery drama, and we always love the drama, especially at Christmas time. We love the drama. And then I have these beautiful like gold sparkly crab apples, again from Hobby Lobby, and so I'm going to add just a couple pieces of these. We're going to kind of put that out a little bit on the side or wherever you think it's going to look good. And we're going to put it right up here. All right. And before I ever send out any of these wreaths, I make sure everything is very secure. I tug on everything, make sure I have it glued in really well. And then for the final, I'm going to add some of these red berries. Again, I like these because they have a little bit of frost and snow on them, but you can use whatever berries you like, whatever color berries you like, and you can even do gold berries if you like those. I'm just gonna push that in there, kind of keeping with our same shape, which is going to be a loose diamond shape. I have to cut this because it's very tough. All right, and then I'm going to put this, I think, right there. Okay, now, looking pretty good, sticking with the drama. And now we're going to move over to, this is like the bridal area. Okay, I have this beautiful gold trim that I'm going to use to highlight the bridal and for the mane. I also have this like wood overlay that I'm going to be putting on top of my other overlay. Just again for some more drama, because it's gold, and it's just going to really accent where the bit is. And now I'm going to take this is called like snake print trim, and I'm just going to like loosely measure where it's going to go. And I'm going to kind of tuck this. It's going to go right there, but I'm going to tuck it up underneath so you don't see the end of it. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there. Take this snake print trim, and it's kind of a thick trim, but it's very pretty. Put that there. And this is going to be covered a little bit with the flower. So I'm gonna kind of stuck to my cloth, of course. Okay. And then we're gonna make the rain right here. I'm gonna kind of do the same kind of thing. I'm gonna just loosely measure it, cut it. And we're gonna glue right where it would go. Tuck this underneath here and then bend it. And then I'm going to use a little piece of wire just to tuck it a little extra. That way it won't fray. And then I'm going to just glue the end here. Then we're going to take another piece of our trim and put it on the other side of this, where this bridal point is going to be. I used to do pine horsehead wreaths, which is still something that I do, and I'll probably do one in one of these videos. And I was featured in Practical Horseman magazine, so that's kind of where I got my big start doing this. And then I figured it would be cool to maybe try to do something a little bit different, because I always like to be evolving and just doing different things, trying to think of different ways to do equestrian art. So I drew some pictures and sent them away, and had some woodcutters cut these designs for me. And then eventually I decided to get my own laser, and that actually broadened my horizons even further. So probably by next year I'll be doing something completely different. So, but this has also been very popular, and a lot of other horse people and businesses buy these horse head shapes, these wood shapes, which I do sell, and they actually compete with me, but I do sell them my own horse heads. So if you're interested in doing anything, you can always go to either my Etsy shop at alldesignsEquine.etsy.com or my website and get your own horse heads and decorate them how you like them. Okay, so the final thing we're going to do is this bridal point right here. And I'm just going to grab a little bit, small piece of pine. I'm going to kind of put it in there. It's a very small piece of styrofoam because I really just need it to put a couple little sprigs in. I have this really cute little glittery poinsettia that I get from Michael's. They're sold in like 4 packs. And I'm gonna anchor this guy in here. And then I take a little bit of a sprig of this and just kind of add this extra little piece of drama right there. And this will go in that little piece right there. And then I do spray with polyurethane, and it adds a little bit of more shine and a little bit of protection to it. But basically, that's it. There you go. This is my beautiful Friesian horsehead wreath. And you can either follow along, make one. You can buy the blanks, or you can buy the fully completed one in my shop. Either one of my shops at alldesignsequine.com or my Etsy shop. All right, thank you. And until next time, and we'll probably be doing a few more Christmas wreaths minimally before the Christmas season is over. All right, until next time.